Hello, everybody, and welcome back. NCAA football is finally back on the consoles, everyone. This is an exciting time. College football trying to give Madden a run for their money, and we are going to take over with the Boise State Broncos. Quite a history in this school. The last few years has gone downhill a little bit, so we'll see if we can turn things around in Boise. And we do have some players to look out for here for trying to recruit to our school. We do have some people leaving. O-line is going to take a hit. Receivers. Defensively, secondary is definitely going to be a huge hit. A lot of our seniors are a corner or the safeties. We don't really have anyone to take over for them, so we're hoping we can find some decent prospects in this recruiting pool to find a way to get things done and bring back greatness to Boise State and Bleeding Blue. Man, oh man. I have faith. Crash course. Back coaching on the sidelines here. Seeing if Idaho is going to be a state of football once again, everybody. And we're excited. We got a very good young freshman quarterback, Malachi Nelson. Man, oh man, how they recruited him, I do not know. We have some big expectations to live up to. And we have a running back who is probably going to be in the draft after this year. He is going to be probably a first rounder, second round running back. So maybe someone to try and replace him. Maybe in year 3 is what we're looking for. And now looking at the prospect list here, we do have some options. Do have quite a bit of people here that have us pretty high up on their board, so I'm pretty stoked about that. There are some names here. Defensive end, cornerback, Devontae Rashid, Anthony Tavares, right end. 3-star, Riley McCreary, a 6'3" cornerback. That's not too shabby to have. Definitely be useful against the tight ends and bigger receivers. Don't have to use the safeties or linebackers as much. Defensive tackle, that's going to be another heavy hit to us next year. Center, George Witherspoon, Nick Heller. Junior college linebacker. Another center there we'll add to our target list. We can't get one, try and get the other. This man, Frank Maturson, 6'3" wide receiver. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. Austin Costin, deep threats. There are some names out there that are quite intriguing. Tim Wayne. I would love to have Tim Wayne on the team. Sacked by Wayne. What a way to go. DJ Sapp. Possibly Warren Sapp. Either nephew or kid. Josh Velasquez. Alright, so definitely nailing down a lot of O-line and cornerbacks. It's probably our top need right now. I would like to get a running back, but I'm not going to make that my top priority right now just because of everything else going on. Is that top tier. Strong safety, nice hard-hitting guy would be nice. Middle linebacker. Alright, we got some targets we're keeping an eye on here. Alright, now with the higher rated guys, a little bit lower on the board. Well, we'll see if we can try and sneak our way into the top 5 here with these recruits. Yeah, Silva there, top 10. Alright, he's still deciding. Nothing too crazy, only 6'2". Daniel Torres, 6'5" tight end. We'll leave him for now. Gainwell, a little bit closer to home, cornerback, 4-star. Dave H-Man, Devin Allman, Al Balber. Alright, definitely some names to keep an eye out on here. Who's going to be a future Bronco. Wouldn't be too shabby. 6'5" lineman. Alright, I'm fine with that. Gio Carlisle, free safety. Robert Abanadanda. I butchered the hell out of that name, I can tell you that very much. Alright. One more target here. Who are we looking at? Who do we want to bring aboard? Who is going to be our next target and our last target? to bring to Boise State. All right, we go corner. So there you have it. Kyle Boyette definitely leading the boards. Air Force, Oregon State right behind us. We'll see how he turns out here. Yeah, 6'2" corner. Not too bad for speed for a bit bigger. 83 speed. Alright, out of Seattle, Washington High School. I think we'll give him a scholarship. Why not? Alright. Deal with all that later. Joey Rahman. Rahman. Maybe he can replace our star defensive end, and there's a gem right there. Joey Rahman. Be nice to get him. He's from Arizona. Won't be able to do the hometown pitch on him, but we got quite a bit of a stadium atmosphere. And playing on blue turf. That's just a whole entire another level right there. Alright, Devontae Rashid. Ooh, this one is not going to be a gem. This one's going to probably be a bit of a bust, so we're not going to really focus on him too much. Now another right end, Anthony Tavares, 6'5". He's got some size on him. But for someone so big, he doesn't have a lot of strength. But he'd be a nice depth piece, I think, on the defensive line. Riley McCreary. A little bit of Scottish-Irish in him. I don't know, he doesn't have the ginger beard going on, though. It's all ancestor related, I'm guessing, with that last name. Nick Birmingham. Another cornerback to try and add on. We got 3 or 4 seniors on our cornerback that are all top 4 in the depth chart, so definitely looking to help us out there. Marco Hart. He's only a 2-star, so I don't think he's going to really start many games for us, but if there's any injuries, he's got some speed. Alright, we'll see what Mr. Marco can do. Now, Corey Turpin, 6'4", defensive tackle. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. I am excited about that. Give him a scholarship. George Witherspoon. A little bit smaller on the center side, but he is a gem. So hopefully we can try and woo our way into his life and let him come aboard. Nick Heller. Helen Keller? Maybe. Maybe a great descendant. We'll give a scholarship there to this guy. A backup option here at center. Mr. Trent Line. Sammamish. It's almost like Squamish, my hometown. But hey, who knows? 2 centers wouldn't be too bad. I am excited to see what we can get with Frank Murchison. I feel like he would be a solid option as a number 1 wide out option for us next year. Austin Gosson, deep threat wide receiver. A little bit of a bust there. Tim Wayne, come on, don't bust just yet, Mr. Wayne. Hey, no. Maybe just with his name, I still might try and bring him on. Greg October. Alright, hate me today, Mr. October. Another lineman there, see if we can get him on board. Help out our freshman quarterback, DJ Sapp. Possibly Warren Sapp's offspring. Alright, help beef up our defense. Scholarship for you. Alright, I feel like a game show host. You get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. Everyone gets a scholarship. Jabari Massey. Another big corner. And he's got some speed. So Massey's someone else to keep an eye on. Good in man-to-man coverage. Excited to see if we can keep him interested. Couple linemen here. Got to look at in the future. Kyle Hyde. We do have run into hours, so right now there's not much we can do until next week, but hopefully we get enough interest from these guys, and Boise State program is going to be great for years to come. Alright, top stories here. Ollie Gordon II is the Heisman favorite. Carson Beck, first team All-American. Ohio State. Oof. And Ohio State University. Oh my. Ohio and Ohio State. They got some players on there. Alright. We got some upgrades here we can do with our coach, Mr. Crash Course. We're going to stick to our recruiting right now. So I want to get some players here and build up our program. And we'll worry about the rest of the traits after. Definitely secondary is one of our top needs. So hopefully we can start with that and build from there. See what we can find. Alrighty, let's go. Get ready for the regular season, people. Riley, he's reached his top 8 schools. Alright, we're all in the top 8 so far. Not getting knocked down. Ranked number 35th out of all the schools right now. Interesting. See if we can get in the top 25 this year. I don't know if we're going to make it to the college football playoff, but that would be very nice. We have a bye week already in the first week. So we're going to try and get some more recruiting done, see if we can find a way to bring in some more talent. And Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, Oregon, Ole Miss, Alabama, Penn, Notre Dame, Michigan, all in the top 10 there. And then Joey Rahman, he's pretty much almost ready to come aboard right now. Alright, Mr. Lyon, he's number 2. We definitely are kind of up there. Left tackle here. Let's see, we can get another solid offensive lineman joining our ranks. Give him a scholarship. Try and make him happy here. Alright. Dale Wimper, 6'6" left tackle. Definitely have a couple of options here at the O-line. Definitely like that. We're not going to get every single offensive line recruits, but I would like to get 3 or 4 solid linemen, like Dane Drugsma, 6'7" right tackle. This guy would be insane to get. Help protect the blind side. Another Michael Orr, Kyle Hyde, bit of a scrambler. He's an athletic guy, so he's probably going to be a quarterback mostly. But yeah, throw power 91. 93 speed. If he can catch the ball, maybe recruit him to wide receiver or corner. Alright, what are we going to do here? Try and get on your good side. Get some more information about you, bud. Mr. Jekyll and Hyde. Alright, we don't want to use up all our hours right away here. Come back to you. Donald Dadosh. We'll say it fast. Dadosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Devin Rain, strong safety. A little bit on the smaller side. Diego Lord, another free safety here. Alright, secondary. Hopefully we can find a way to build that up. Be a little bit of a Legion of Boom here in Boise. Tim Hand. Ooh, he's a little bit of a bust. Too handsy. Going to be too many holding calls there. Not going to worry about him. Emmett Baptiste. 6'5" right tackle. There's another backup option to go after. Kevin Santana. 4-star recruit. Not a gem. I don't know how that's going to really work with the 4-star recruit stages there when you're still a bust, but hey. Let's see what we can get. Bobber. Not even in the top 10. I don't even think we're going to try and use any hours on this guy. Let's see what he turns out to be. Yeah, not even going to be worth our effort right now. We'll give him a scholarship offer, see if that will bump us up. But we're not going to put too much interest into him. Gio Carlisle, 5'10", free safety. Definitely a lot of free safeties on this list. So hopefully we can find a way to get 2 or 3 of them. And yeah, we'll DM him here. We'll slide into his DMs. David Hand. That's a pretty good name for a cornerback. Jalen Turner. Bit of a power back. Not really our style here at Boise. I would like a receiving running back, but it is what it is. If he can be an all-around player, that'd be awesome. Carlos Angel, another free safety. Brian Spann, not even in the top 10. He is a gem, so maybe we can try and give him a scholarship, see if we can bump up a little bit. And 6'5", 298 power rusher. Alright, we only got 35 hours left, so I don't want to spend it all on guys that are going to be hopeless. If we're not even going to be in the top 10. But we'll see what we can do here. Alright. Got one more guy I can add to our list. Where is he? I'm also going to get rid of... Where'd he go? Where did he go? Losing my mind a little bit here, people. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, I think we'll DM Mr. Boyette. Alright, now we got 5 hours to spend. Where is he? We're almost recruited this guy already. He's like so close. But Louisville's right there too. We got 5 hours. There we go. We'll give him a little extra push. Joey Rahman. See if he wants to come aboard. Alright. I'm going to sim ahead here. And I think we're going to finally get some game action coming up here soon next episode. Okay, Birmingham we're out on. Not the end of the world there. People already had committed. Birmingham, 3-star cornerback. Not the end of the world. Rahman, Tavares. Right end, 6'5". Really contact friends and family. I think we're pretty confident spending the points on him. Alright, now Mr. McCreary. What do we want to do with him? There's only really 2 teams trying to bid in for him right now. With us so high up on his list, I want to make sure we stay up there. We're not going to drop down. Try and get into his top 5, and then we can schedule a nice little visit with him. Try and convince him to come aboard and start a dynasty here. Birmingham, I mean, hey, it's alright. He didn't want to come to Boise. We're not going to hold it against you. We're just going to whoop you on the field. And we hope you cry. Alright, Hart and Nevada right there with Boise. A conference rival. Alright, well, hopefully we can woo him and not let him go to Nevada. So let's see. Yeah, friends and family. Just a 2-star guy. I'm not going to spend 50 points on him. Alright, Corey Turpin. Mr. Turpin, 6'4", Oregon State. And Boise battling out for Mr. Turpin. He is from California. Kind of close to both states right now. We'll get 25 points on him. Alright, George Witherspoon. I'd love to have this guy, but I don't think we're going to get it. Nebraska is pretty much almost there with him right now. He's almost sold. We'll try and save face. He is a gem. Trying to keep him occupied and keep Boise in the running, but I think it's too little too late. As we keep on messing up the controls here. Keep hitting circle. Alright, Frankie Murchison. Kansas is just running away with him. Another gem guy. Would like to try and get back in the race, but Kansas almost seems like it's sealed. We gotta give it a shot. We'll spend a little extra points on him. Mr. October. Oregon State. Another conference rival going at it with the recruits here. Try and win them over. I mean, Boise's not a bad place to play. It's got definitely a lot of history and a lot of upside here. So hopefully some guys see that and want to jump on board. I have faith in Mr. October. And I have faith in our O-line next year. If we can get the guys we're aiming for, I would be pretty stoked on that. Yeah, we'll give him a little bit extra. Mr. DJ Sapp, Wyoming and Boise battling it out for him. Alright. Friends and family, get a little more info on him. I'll DM him too. Jamari Massey. I don't know. I think we're going to lose out on him. I don't know if I want to spend any points really. But I'll try and stay in the race. See if he shows a little more interest. Rico Bettino. Again, another guy we're probably not going to be in the race for, but we could jump up. Ooh, Wyoming. Battling it out here with them for Dion Drugsma. What a name that is. 6'7" right tackle. I'd love to get him on there. Oh, man. Malachi. He would be so happy. Kyle Hyde. Don't know if I really want to do too much on him. Donald Jadish. 5'8", a little bit slot receiver like, possibly for us here. Trying to get a little extra oomph. Devin Rain. This race is tight. Could go to anyone there. Fresno State though. Another conference rival. I just don't want to see them go into conference rivals. That's going to be the stuff that would suck. BYU battling out for Diardo Lord. Okay. Well, we're going to end our recruiting there. Hopefully that'll be enough. And hopefully we can get some recruits coming our way. But week one, storylines coming up here. Miami and Florida going at it. But before we jump into gameplay next episode, Malachi Nelson. What a recruiting process that was for Boise State. He had a freshman quarterback who will be starting, and he got Gianti as your running back as well. That's going to be a nice, prolific offense. Nelson, he does have some speed, so he can run away when he needs. And then he got Gianti, a nice guy who can run out of the backfield, and he can make some nice catches too, so he's a dual threat in the backfield. Always someone to look out for. Again, I think he's going to be a first or second rounder in next year's draft. I don't think we can convince him to stay in Boise. I mean, I would love to see him stay, but you also want the best for your players and to get that money. And you also have the wild card option here. Jonty can also throw the ball out of there. So many ways to score. This offense is going to be so fun to play with. And there you have the depth charts here. Maddox Markson, he's 5'10". Then you got a junior Colt Fulton there, third string. Then you got Dubar, the sophomore, who will probably be next year's starter, 94 speed, fastest running back on the team. Fullback, he's kind of filling that hole right now too. Now receivers, that's 3 seniors right there that are all coming off the board next year, so hopefully we can find some fresh recruits to step up. Tight end, you got Matt Lauder, he may go to the draft. Couple sophomores there to back him up. Left tackle Casey, he could possibly be a transfer portal player we gotta keep an eye on. Our O-line isn't too awful, but there is a lot of older college students on here. Left end, that's going to be huge to replace. But you got Jaden right there on right end. Defensive tackle, Herbert Gums. And you got Andrew Simpson. Maybe get one more year out of him. Linebackers, we're not hurting too badly for. No seniors. Now cornerback is going to be the real SOB. And free safety. Yeah, so secondary. But we are excited to see what we can do with this dynasty, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace. Ah.